what, Jeffrey? You'll never get better than me.
And we're back!
Hey! We fucking did it.
Hey, we're here tonight with Andi Preen from Suplecs. We were supposed to have Danny Nick in here too.
But fuck them.
But no. He had something going on tonight, so they had to come. Just Andy came here himself, and I'm glad he did. Because we were listening to you jam earlier across the hall, man. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, thank you. It's kind of like going to the gym, where it's like some people go to the work on a treadmill and walk and do stuff after dinner. I go and play drums sometimes. Sometimes, not always. So, get a little double bass going if I can.
There you go.
Well, man, how long have you been in Suplex?
Since we started.
From the beginning?
I think we officially started like in 96.
Yeah.
You know? But it was, like December of 96.
Okay.
So barely 96.
So
But yeah.
I think our first gig was in December. It was cold, and it doesn't really get cold. So that's why I remember it somewhat. But
Well, were you guys always sounding pretty much the same as you sound now?
yes,
Like
we've
whenever
gotten
you
heavier
started.
over time.
Yeah.
Just from just doing that, influence, just seeing other bands and get influenced by them, and just our own experiment with sounds, and
Yeah.
songwriting and stuff like that.
You're on a new record label now out of Texas. Is that what?
It's out of San Francisco, I believe.
San Francisco.
Yes.
Okay.
You own it? Is that what you
No,
said?
they're on it.
On it. Okay.
it's-
I can't hear for shit.
Ripple Music.
Okay. And that's new? You guys just got on that? Or is that
Yeah, we signed a record contract with them. I guess it's been like 6 months, maybe.
Okay, so yeah, like real new.
It's
Yeah.
to release this new record and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and so it helped us drive us into writing this record and getting it done and getting it recorded and getting it turned in and everything. And so we're just waiting for the word when it's coming out, and everybody's going to hear about it.
Hell yeah.
That's the point. So
I saw you guys playing some big show in Texas. I think that's why I got
we played
confused.
the Ripple Fest back in September.
Okay.
Which was like a 3-day
showcase
festival
kind
in
of thing?
Austin at 2 different locations where they had all these, same kind of genre of music, heavy stoner rock,
Yeah.
doom.
Was it all
sludge.
people out of the label, or was it kind of a little bit of label, a little bit of whoever?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of bands that are affiliated with the label or
Yeah.
might have put out a record with the label or
Yeah.
just that genre of music.
I figured something like that is more like a showcase. Like these are the bands we have on our shit. Like
yes.
fucking come
Yes.
in.
Lots of other groups of different genres.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like a lot of different bands that are out there that I never heard of.
Yeah.
And a lot of bands that I have heard of that I hadn't gotten to see.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
bands like Weed Eater, hadn't seen them in like years, so they
Yeah.
headlined one of the nights.
Nice.
So that was
I
cool
think the
to see
last time
them.
I saw that was fucking Checkpoint Charlie's like
Yeah, right.
10 years ago or some shit, like forever ago.
Totally.
Where's Weed Eater out of?
Oh, I have no idea.
North Carolina, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen them play in New Orleans just on ads and stuff like that, but I've never actually heard Weed Eater.
Yeah, I don't know if they make it into New Orleans that much. They used to play like around Mardi Gras time.
Yeah.
Like Lundi Gras, I think they used to play at checkpoints. Or
Yeah, that's exactly what
or
I saw 'em.
Siberia or
Yeah.
something like that. I haven't seen them in a while, but I know they make it through. They're
Yeah, I think
always
they did
they're
a
always
show with
traveling around. They're always playing all over the place. Yeah.
One of Bill's bands was playing with him.
Cool.
That's why I
Yeah.
ended up going on that shit.
Classic plug.
Classic.
So it seems like a lot's going on for Suplex
Yeah,
now.
no
though.
shit, huh?
It's like getting back on the bike and like riding down to the end of the block.
Yeah.
And then, all right, let's go around and see, just getting some songs written and recording them and having them done is like, okay, now we've done that part. Now we got to try and okay, what are we doing with it now?
Yeah. Where'd you guys end up recording?
At Hightower.
Yeah, okay.
Up by
Fucking
he's got
everybody's
Fountain
there.
Blue
Yeah. If that.
with James Witten.
How'd you like it?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the first time we did it like how we did it, like where, we always rehearse the songs till we have them really tight, but like me and Danny focused a lot on like recording like the rhythm track.
Uh-huh.
So we rehearsed a lot.
I heard you guys over
Just
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
with bass and drums a lot.
Yeah.
To like a click,
Click.
to like a metronome and stuff like that, so we can track the record like that and make it easier. And for tracking, it's like I've
Yeah.
always heard it's like easier to do it that way. I've done it that way, but our records we never really did it that way because it was just a raw rock band that plays kind of, there's going to be some.
We've done a little bit of both on it.
Yeah. I've done it a bunch doing different stuff. But like, the first time we've done it, we did a little bit on the record we recorded before, but like maybe like 2 songs.
Yeah.
So
I think it's awesome for editing if you play to a click for sure, man.
That was like the point. I was like, I know, like if we want to like use the studio like another instrument, like we did, you have to do it like that.
Yeah.
Plus, it's easier for people to pop in and out as well.
It's just easier for the engineer.
Yeah.
And if it's easier, it's better.
Exactly.
Right?
We started doing all of our backing vocals live with the lead vocal just to save time whenever we go to the studio and stuff like that. And just doing little tricks like that, I feel like the more you go, the more you figure out, I don't know, maybe not ways to sound better, but at least ways to do it quicker.
Yeah,
I've done recordings for people where it was their music that was done to a click, and I've just went and recorded drums over it, and that became the song.
Right.
Where like they recorded it to a click, and then I played over it.
Yeah.
And then that's their song that they put on the record.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like easier to just. It doesn't have to
if
be
you can
everybody
do it,
all the time.
sometimes you can't, or you should be able to.
Right.
But after the fact is always weird.
Yeah.
But anyway,
you got a big ass show coming up, huh?
yes, we do.
Yeah, fucking. When is it?
November 15th.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
next
Saturday,
week.
November 15th.
Yes.
UNO Lakefront Arena.
Yeah.
Whenever this
right.
comes out,
Be
it'll be
there.
2 days later that
2 days.
weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's why I called Danny in the first place to get him to come on here. I saw that. I was like, that's fucking fantastic.
Oh, yes, definitely.
You know what I mean? The Acid Bath reunion is fucking amazing.
It's
like
blowing up all
something.
over the fucking place.
It's just crazy. I mean,
Well deserved.
yeah, but I mean,
like-
they're just going to be so huge off albums that they did. 20,
I remember seeing them
30 years
back
ago.
in the day. I saw
Yeah.
them at this place called The Jungle that my older brother used to take me to, that I used to sneak into. I mean, I was probably like 14 or 15. I saw them at this place called The Jungle, which probably a little bit bigger than this room, and they were fucking amazing,
Yeah. Had you ever played with them before?
No, but Agents of Oblivion, which was a band, him and Mike, the guitarist, him and Mike had a band called Agents of Oblivion.
Yeah.
That we played with them because they wanted to play New Orleans and wanted to draw like a different crowd than, just like a metal crowd, you know. So we're kind of like New Orleans metal, I guess, But no, we had a great show with them. We played at Zeppelin's. We wouldn't normally have played at Zeppelin's.
Yeah, I haven't heard that fucking place
But
in a while.
we played there and it was like awesome. It was a killer show. We met up with this other band called Santeria from Lafayette, and then like they're another awesome band, and we used to play with them a bunch in Lafayette, and then Dax did Dead Boy
and the Elephant,
and we used to play a bunch of shows with them in
saw them
Lafayette. So we would be
Hammond.
wanting a show in Lafayette, and he would too, and be like, oh, and let's play the same show, and we used to play many shows with him.
Nice.
Like so, we have that history.
Yeah, right.
So.
You see Sammy around here all the time. And
Oh yeah, we played with Goat Whore a couple times.
Yeah.
I remember we played with Goat Whore at House of Shock.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the House of Shock had like a big heavy metal stage set out with killer sound, and we played with Goat Whore. It was awesome.
You're going on a European tour.
Yes.
What's that going to be?
That's going to be in April.
First time?
That sounds awesome.
First time that the band going to across seas. Yes, we've only been to Canada and U.S.
Okay.
As far as a band.
Where'd you play in Canada?
Ontario, like London, Hamilton, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal.
Yeah. All the ones
Like kind of like all those little small towns. Maybe like a week in Canada, and then made our way through Ottawa, Ottawa City.
Were you supporting a band at that time, or were you guys headlining?
No, we just we always heard about going to Canada, try it out, let's do it. So
That's a great thing about it.
So it's like we toured up through. Trying to think if we played in Michigan the night before, or maybe had like a day off or something like that before we entered Canada. But you have to like do all the paperwork, like pay money to get into the country.
Yeah.
And, we tried to like
kind of sneak it
send
in there.
our merch
Yeah.
to a friend.
Yeah.
And like sent him a box, and like he had to pay a COD charge for the box of merch.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
That was not what we were trying to do.
All the clubs, you do a contract with them, and they all pay a little extra money on top of what they pay you
to
for
cover
playing,
help
to help
offset.
pay back for paying to get into the country.
Nice.
So you front it, and then they pay you back.
That's nice.
I mean, if you can get that deal,
of course, yeah, it's not for everybody.
Yeah,
It's not every bar.
that's a common practice.
Yeah.
So that's why they do it like that.
How is it playing gigs in Canada? I've never. It's not that Canada's bad or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, what, like,
Don't you know?
I've never actually thought about touring in Canada.
I'd do it again. It was awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how like New Orleans is different than like most cities
Yeah.
in the country? Or it's like a different city, but it's like kind of the same country, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's like right there.
it's like it's like the same thing. I don't know. But it is goofy. Like we were driving one time and we were just kind of naive and noticing like, oh wow, gas is cheap here. Until we pulled over and like thought we were filling up, but we weren't filling up, and we realized, it was liters.
Liters, yeah.
not gallons. So it's like,
yep.
they use a different math than
you
us.
bastards. You and your
Got us
smart
again,
math.
Canada. I always used to look at like magazines where they had like the price of a magazine, and like Canada was always a little bit more. Like, why for this magazine? You know?
It's the same, right?
You're gonna have that same problem in Europe whenever you go. What cities are you playing over there?
Well, we're gonna fly under the radar. And this,
Yeah.
this one's gonna be kind of like, almost like seeing, going to see what the stuff's gonna be like. We have a bunch of shows in Norway.
Oh, crazy!
Booked. So we're playing a private event. We're playing another daytime event, and then a gig at a venue.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So I think it's 3 or 4 gigs in Norway.
Uh-huh.
I think it's 3, and then we're going to go to London and play in London. Details to come. I don't have all the
Right.
details. That's just what's on my calendar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So London, and then we're gonna fly to Brussels
Oh, cool.
and play in Brussels. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to Rotterdam on a day off. I have a brother that lives in Rotterdam.
perfect.
So we're gonna go visit him and then go play in Brussels, which
Nice.
is like, not that far.
Yeah.
And then fly home. So it's almost like an audition for us to tour in Europe, kind of.
Yeah.
And that's what
See
I
how it's
heard.
going.
You have to do. You have to just go over there, play once, and be like, all right, now we'll book you a tour. So hopefully
Okay.
that's.
Are you renting a drum set over there or what?
Luckily, the shows that we're playing, we're using the gear.
Oh, okay,
The
cool.
2 shows in mainland Europe, or
Yeah.
London and Brussels, we're playing with another group and
Oh.
using that gear. And same thing in Norway. So
Nice.
they're going to have gear for us to play on.
Okay.
Hopefully, hope they don't have like PV Rage and
Those aren't that bad anymore. Somehow those are cool.
I
Everybody loves the
I get to
PV
the
now.
point where like I'm going to have my own cymbals and sticks,
Right, all the
and my
break.
pedal, and whatever you have for me, I'm going to play on it.
Yeah.
It's like and usually what I do is like I see what the drums sound like, and then I make them sound how I want them to sound. So I know what the band sounds like. So obviously I'm going to start detuning them and put them in a lower tuning.
Yeah.
And just change the overall sound and feel of the drums to accommodate the music. So
Yeah. You got to make
everything
it work.
I can make anything sound good.
Yeah.
I hate the
I'd
but
say
it's
that,
like
yeah.
I'm
this-
just saying, it's fucking good.
So many times people are like, man, this drum set sounds like dog shit. Like, oh yeah, and I start doom doom doom
Yeah,
doom doom doom
just out of
That's right.
tune.
dun 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 dun. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Oh,
fuck?
look what I
and
just
it's just
did.
like this drum set would sound great if you tuned it.
But
Maybe.
do you think you've got that skill though from growing up around a music shop?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
So tell the story of that. Like, when did what was the store that you used to your family?
when I
used to
was
own?
like, I guess probably like a freshman in high school, I think my dad went in business with a music store owner, and they took the drums out of his music store and then started a separate drum store
Okay.
just to like, have a specialty store for that. My dad was older and just looking for something else to, to do whatever, kind of like not retired, but close to it,
Yeah, yeah.
So he's been a musician his
I
whole
want to work,
life.
but I don't want to like,
drummer.
work.
he was a drummer.
Yeah, drummer,
Oh, nice.
percussionist,
Okay.
timpanist.
So I'm assuming that's how you got your start drumming, as well.
Yes, yeah, totally. He had a drum set that I used to play on, so like like when I was a real little kid, he got me like a drum set because I was beating on the drums, like, oh look, so he got me a drum set. But I really didn't like learn the instrument. I was just kind of like a little kid that kicked it around and
Right.
stopped playing. I think a piece broke and I just got
You're done.
Something else drew my attention. So
Right.
But my older brother was a guitarist, and my other older brother is a bass player, multi-instrumentalist.
Well, come on. You
Yeah.
got a fucking built-in band.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, we actually did have a band.
Nice. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but like my brother didn't start playing bass. Like my brother Jim played guitar from when he was like, young, and started playing, and he was playing in metal bands when we were younger. And then when I was like a little kid, I used to play with him because I could always play a beat, So he had like thrash bands in the garage. And when they weren't jamming, he would be like at the house jamming. I'd get on the dude's drums and, jam a little bit. But like, I didn't really play the drums. I just could play the drums,
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like a good friend of mine growing up that like got interested in playing guitar and kind of like started playing guitar and convinced me like, man, don't you play the drums? Don't you? And I was like, yeah. And
Kinda. Yeah.
And then he took my drums and fixed them up because they were all fucked up. And he
Yeah.
fixed them up to where we could play and start poodle around. So he
Yeah.
started just like banging on boxes and shitty drums. Like we had a drum head that didn't fit on the drum.
Nice.
Right.
So we just kind of like
Just stretch the hell out
just
of it.
rigged
over
it up to
Yeah.
where like melted it and then stuck a rod. Like we melted the drum head and then stuck the rod through it so you can put the tension on
Right.
through it. Like it was a 20-inch bass drum and we put a 24-inch head on it.
Oh, yeah.
So the bottom part stayed on it, but then at the top where the wood
like
be, we just did that
worked
little
over
trick
it. Yeah.
to go through, and it was like enough to just be like
Right.
about that loud. The amp he was playing on was like a little practice amp, so we didn't
yeah.
have gear. It turned from that to having like a floor tom case. I had like a fiber case that had like a pedal going to, and that's how we started jamming.
Hitting a case for a kick drum.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very
But
cool.
like because the little amps were like small, like imagine
Yeah.
like a little practice amp,
That's what I had when I started.
Yeah, so
Something
like
this.
if you
Like, it
bring
barely-
that to jam with somebody, it's like, bah, you
Yeah.
can't hear anything.
Nothing.
So,
no.
yeah.
I got the gain
So-
cranked.
But so we started off like that, and then once he got a bigger amp, I got to play on my dad's drums. Like my dad had the drums at the house, I could set him up and play on them.
Yeah.
But if he had a gig, he had to pack them up.
Obviously.
So that was always like an option.
Yeah.
So he showed you originally how to do it? Your
Play the
father?
drums?
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed me how to play. Eventually, and I suggest that anybody that has like a
Checking
parent
that.
that teaches music, it is best to learn from somebody else rather than your parent. But it's great to get the foundation
Yeah.
from it, But yeah, he did give me a lot of tips and pointers, more about music than like
Yeah.
technique or
Music theory kind of shit.
this whatever. Yeah,
What kind of
he's-
music was he into?
All types. Mostly like big band jazz.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Especially as a percussionist. I've got a lot of shit going on
Yeah,
with that.
he grew up in New Orleans in the, I guess, early 50s. Mm-hmm. Came here from Liverpool.
Oh, come on. There you go.
During World War II. So, grew up uptown and went to a school called Forche, which is what the Willow School is now.
Okay.
Okay.
It was,
Yeah. I didn't know it was that. All
What
right.
was it before? Lusher? I think it was called Lusher before.
Really?
But before it was Lusher, it was called Forche. And it's just old high school uptown. And he went there. A lot of people went there.
Yeah.
He used to show me his yearbook, graduated in 1955. And he's like, look at the yearbook. And we go through it or whatever. And the guy on the seasoning, Tony,
Yeah.
everyone calls it Tony Cheshire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the guy's name is Tony Cheshire.
Oh, is it?
Right? People say, oh, Tony Sashery. Oh,
Yeah,
put
right.
Tony Sashery on it.
Yeah.
The guy's name is Tony Cheshire, but he graduated in the same.
Come on.
So like he would look at his page, look at his picture on the yearbook, and like look at the guy
the
that's
body on the
Yeah,
thing?
he has like a real round nose. So it was like it was just funny. Old New Orleans shit.
Right.
Do you-
I think
but-
you're the second person now that and you had a parent from across the pond shit coming through.
Yeah.
Both parents over there or just
No,
your dad?
just my dad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My mom's from the Midwest,
Gotcha.
so came here after nursing school.
My dad's from Watton, England, and my mom's from Kenner.
Okay, that's where I live now.
Oh, okay, in
I live
Kenner.
in Canterbury,
Fuck
Very
yeah.
cool.
but I'm from Gratna,
Ah.
so I could say bra in both places.
Did you
Right,
start
right.
off on playing jazz because your dad did it? I mean, do you have a New Orleans influence as well on
Very,
the way
very
you
much.
play?
I have all types of influences, but definitely, and it was one of those things like influence, like like all my siblings and myself, my dad was always like, don't just play one style of music. Like if you because my brother played metal, we played metal, but like we started getting into jazz and playing different stuff like that. My dad used to have a big band that we all used to play in at one time.
Nice. That
was really cool, but that was like a 17-piece big band that we used to play in. But he was really into that, but excuse me. He was always like, man, just take the gig. Doesn't matter, especially if it's a paying gig.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can make it work.
But it's just like, but my brother Mike, it's a bass player. He's a professional musician. He lives up in, New York. So he lives in New Jersey, but
does he play jazz bass?
He plays everything.
Yeah.
He plays touring musician. He does Broadway musicals and stuff like that. He'll do like he did like Book of Mormon.
Come on. Nice.
He did Book of Mormon for like a year and a half just because he did one company's contract and then the other one was still touring. He did that one,
Nice.
It's pretty amazing.
That's fucking cool.
He does that kind of stuff. He did like a Roy Orbison, Buddy Holly hologram tour.
Oh,
shit,
cool.
Huh?
He's used to do cruise ships and stuff like that. So he's like but like he definitely.
Did you see the hologram?
Huh?
Did you see the hologram show?
He showed me a video of it.
I wonder how good that is.
It's for those people that that miss it or want to see something like that. So like those artists aren't running around the stage anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
So for Buddy Holly to be sitting there playing guitar and there's a band backing him up, like it makes them feel good about
a little nostalgia.
Not being there, but it's like,
you're there.
they know it's not real.
They know
You
it's
have
not
to
real.
know, right?
I mean, you're not asking me if it's real, are you, man? Yeah.
No, he said they would sell out like theaters like for a week.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like doing 2 shows,
Yeah. So does playing New Orleans style, does that add a little more like swing in your playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Somebody else we had talked to was saying that shit is like when I was growing up and learning it out here. Now when I play metal, it's got a little bit more of a swing to it.
New Orleans drummers, they can't help it,
Right?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it.
Yeah.
You can definitely hear it when you hear it, and then you can definitely not hear it. You know, like I remember my dad was visiting my brother in New York, and he was playing with this band, and his band was like playing in New York City, this live show with these singers and all this stuff like that. And my dad remember videotaped it, and he's like, "Oh, check this out," and he was playing it for me, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool," and he was just like looking at me, and he's like, he's not playing a backbeat, and I was just like, and he's like, pa boom, pa boom, pa boom, pa, and he's like that song doesn't. He's like, I know that's what it's. That chart that he has is probably written, and he's playing it like that. But it's like that song has a backbeat. Like, why would
Where's it at?
And it was just like, and he was just like, look at your brother's face. He's tortured right now because there's no backbeat.
He's dying inside. Like,
and it was like a cool song too. So it was like,
you're destroying this for me.
It's pretty cool that your father influenced the whole family, into a musical direction or whatever. Because my kids don't care what I do. Like they don't want to play guitar at all. They do not think it's cool. I don't think.
My son's just starting now to get into guitar. He's really liking like Dimebag Darrell and stuff like that.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
So it's like, oh, I want to learn how to play this song. It's like, well, you don't learn how to play that song. You learn how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can figure that song out. Or you can. No, I'm sorry, not the song, the lead.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I want to learn how to play this lead.
Christ.
It's like, no, it doesn't work that way.
That's not. No, you need to learn so much more
that
before
is
that.
true, though. Like, first day I had my guitar, like, we plugged it up outside under a carport or something like that when I was, like, 12. And just, like, cranked up the amp and just, like, tried to do solos. That's what I went to immediately.
See, like, my mom had a rule that once she got there,
It was terrible.
stop playing.
Yeah.
But
Right.
like,
yeah.
But when she wasn't there, I mean,
We go to town.
It was going to town. My mom used to work at night on the weekends. And as soon as she left, we would crank it up and just start jamming.
Yeah. I'd always
That's
wanted
how I
to
learned
learn
how to play, was just by
just going to town.
just jamming.
Yeah. I got a lot better doing it like that and playing with more people.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get in your own head when you keep going by yourself over and over again. It's like, it sounds good. And then you go with somebody else. It's like, that's the same shit you've been playing for 30 minutes, man. Do something different.
Now I play the tracks on the phone.
Right.
I pull up I pull up just popular songs, and you can get them drumless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or instrumentless, whatever. If like say you're learning how to play the bass, you can get
like watching those videos on YouTube
Yeah,
where somebody
just-
else
yeah.
like
That's how I learned
hears it.
all
Basically,
my bass shit.
Yeah, I want to play this song. You
Yeah,
know?
that's how I learned everything. It's like, show me, and then put the thing at the bottom so I can see the notes
Yeah,
too.
even better.
Yeah, but yeah,
I remember it was funny. One time, my nephew had a Rock Band or
Yeah,
not
yeah,
remember
yes.
they still have it, I guess.
Yes.
but I remember he brought it to my house and and
With
he
all
like,
the instruments.
he brought the little drum set
Yeah.
thing and
Yeah.
the guitar or whatever,
Yeah.
and then he set it up on the TV. It was like Thanksgiving or something like that. So afterwards, he's like, "All right," and I came in there. He set it up, and he's like, "All right, what song you want to play?" And he just kept going through some songs, and I was like, "I don't," and it was like a Weezer song. I was like, "Oh, put up that Weezer
You can
song."
do that.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, click on that." And he's like, "All right, that's how you show me how to do it." And I like clicked on, I guess, Expert
Right.
by accident.
Like, I should be
and he's
able
like,
to
"Oh
do
shit,
this."
you're probably gonna mess up." And then the song plays, and it's like, I mean, I could play that song. It's not a hard song to play, but I could play it normally.
Yeah.
But then now I'm playing it with a guide and the Rock Band thing. So
Yeah.
I'm like playing it, and I'm doing all this stuff, and he's like amazed that I'm able to do it. And my sister comes in, and she's like, "You idiot! He can play this song already.
He can do
Like,
this for
it's
real."
Like, now, you're just amazed that he can play it with the Garage Band game." And he's like, "I've seen him play like this in a band before.
Yeah.
Like like
he knows it.
it's just funny how."
Were you like in a cover band before you were in Suplecs? Like
No, but
learning how to play?
Believe me, I played all types of different gigs, like all types of weird stuff. I've played on like Bourbon Street,
Yeah.
in either like funk bands, blues bands, or country. I hate country, but I'll do it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the fuck out of it.
Just like to
Yeah.
fucking play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or when I say country, Cajun.
Gotcha.
So I never really played country. I played
Way to
Cajun
sidestep.
music,
Huh?
which I like that more than country. So.
Yeah.
But
Sidestep.
I've done like a 4-month stint in Cancun, Mexico, doing a jazz gig one time at a hotel. So
Oh shit.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
cool, experience.
Right.
I sometimes think that like I'm probably gonna get older and just like I'm gonna get in this like slow, like fake jazz band, just like what I think jazz sounds like.
I've done a bunch of jazz gigs. I went to Delgado. I was studying at Delgado for a while.
Nice.
And, played a bunch then. Always had like little jazz combos I played with.
Was that the goal? Is to be a professional drummer for like
yeah, to
for
play
your
drums, but
career?
you always have to have something else to
Yeah.
fall back on.
Yeah.
But for a while when I was younger, I was doing a lot of that. But it's just like it's really hard to chase that money, especially.
You got to grind all the fucking time. Yeah. Yeah. I did that shit when I was going to Delgado.
Yeah.
So I was doing that full time. And it's like, I really need to concentrate on this shit. So I'd quit my job and I was doing cover band shit, but it was like every weekend, all weekend, you got to do it to make the fucking bills.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to pick up every gig. Otherwise, you don't have fucking money that month.
Yeah, I mean, so some people do it, and it's like I'd rather do that than something else.
Yeah.
And if you can get the gigs and get the pay,
That's the thing. Is if it was that,
I
if
thought I
didn't
was
have to
going to do
other
like
shit.
I was like I remember playing like in like some hotels, like man, I could do this the rest of my life, and the guy's like, oh, don't never say that. And I was like, oh, this is cool, man. Like, I used to joke around, call them roast beef gigs,
What?
where like you're always playing, and there's always like some roast beef being carved.
Oh, nice.
That like,
Yeah.
oh, when we take a break, I might get a little
I'm
couple
about to get
slices
some of that
that.
fucking shit. Hell
But then
yeah.
also too, it's just like so easy, just little background jazz.
Yeah.
Do you
So it's
do you
like
play any other instruments as well?
No, just drums, percussion.
Yeah.
Play all different like hand percussion. I could play like some melodic percussion.
Yeah.
Like,
Like xylophone?
marimba.
Yeah.
I can play it, but like I'm not like it's a keyboard, so
Yeah,
it's
right.
I play that way better than I do the piano, but I can goof off on the piano just
Yeah.
like anybody else.
Same. Yeah. Yeah, I did a couple semesters of piano at Delgado. It was
Yeah.
like, I think we just learned scales the whole time, scales and like little snippets of songs. Like I wanted to do like cool shit, man. And then right at the end, he was like, "Here's how to play like some 12-bar blues on it." It's like, why the fuck were we doing this the whole time, man? This is the very end as we're leaving.
I took like an introductory class to piano, and it was just like I wasn't practicing it enough.
Right.
Like I was like barely able to play something, but
I did it when I was like 36.
Yeah.
I took like 6 months of piano lessons and I quit going just as soon as I was getting it because the teacher got weird. So
was that?
What was the teacher's name?
Right? What does that even mean?
No, it's just like fucking me and another guy.
Start rubbing your shoulders a lot. That's really good.
Just I don't know. It's just weird. Like I had to learn like kids' Christmas songs and stuff like that. I don't know.
Go play the recitals with 12-year-olds and shit.
She was going to try and get me to do it. I was like, oh my God.
That's not a thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, like as an adult?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 36.
Nice.
And you were going to go play a kid's
She was
recital?
wanting me-
Fuck yeah.
she was
Crush
wa-
them?
Right?
No,
Yeah,
just
just
take that.
destroy them.
No, lose to them probably. That'd be the worst part.
Practice all you want, Jeffrey. You'll never get better than me.
Never. Look at me.
It was like
Busting out Journey on your
I
ass.
almost started getting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right around the time that I quit doing it.
Now I know,
That's
like,
good enough.
Yeah. Oh, I could.
I know
do
the
this.
whole like
Fuck it.
meaning of everything, like where middle C is and
Right.
what's
Yeah,
your
I
bass
know
clef,
middle
what your
C
treble
now,
clef
yeah.
is, and all that stuff like that. But as far as like I know what all the notes are. I can
Yeah.
name them and stuff like that. I know that
Yeah.
But as far as like, ding, oh that's a
That's not
nope,
going to happen.
no.
That's not happening.
But you give me like a tuner, I could
Right. No.
But
I wanted to be able to write a song on piano. That was what I was like. That was my goal. But really, all I learned was chords and shitty Christmas songs.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You teach a child.
Just do like you did the guitar, learn a little bit, and then like,
Yeah,
now I'm just going to make my own shit up.
That's what I was hoping to do, but I just never kept doing
But you
it.
play guitar.
Yeah.
How'd you learn guitar?
I fucking just got an acoustic guitar one day and then
Start strumming it.
started strumming it. And then eventually I got an electric guitar from a pawn shop.
Nice.
And then I got a better acoustic guitar. Then I got a better electric guitar. Just kept going back and forth till I finally got, something decent. And I was into metal at the time, that kind of thing. Got the metal amp, got the metal guitar.
What guitar was it?
Ibanez RG 330 or some shit like
Okay,
that.
that's standard.
Yeah, it had the Floyd Rose on it or whatever. And that was what I played through high school. And then
A lot of people had that guitar.
yeah.
Or was this like early 90s?
Yeah. 93 or something like that. But I don't know. It's something you can't get away from. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stop playing guitar. I've been obsessed with it since I was fucking 13 or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played guitar for a bit, but once it went over to bass, it's like, I like this. I like being in the pocket.
But see, y'all have a rehearsal space, but you have a guitar at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can pull up your guitar and play it. You can put headphones.
That's the big
could.
one.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Amp, you can
I've got
do-
a small amp at the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
I have to do the closet.
Yeah.
With the drums in it.
You ever fuck with the electric kits?
I was going to tell you, one time a friend of mine, I have a guitar just because I've got a killer bass and I got a killer guitar.
Nice. Yeah.
Because
I have them.
Yeah.
Like there's those people
You
that
can't
like,
say I don't have it.
Oh man, I play the drums. Like, you mean you have a drum set?
Yeah.
I have a guitar.
I've always wanted to.
I've never claimed to play the guitar. I have a guitar.
I
And
have
an
one.
amp.
You can look at it.
But
It's
anyway,
there.
I can't. Yeah. But
That's so you can get have
so
people
I let
come
my
over.
friend hold on to this guitar, and he let me hold on to one of his Roland V drum kits.
There you go.
And I had it at my house, and I would play on it like every day. And I remember, I think it was right when I first got married. I would come home from work, kiss the wife. Oh, what's for dinner? Blah, blah, blah. Go in the room and turn the thing on, and start playing on it.
Yeah.
And then I come out, wife's already eaten. It's like, you've been in there for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
Like, what? Oh, I thought it was 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I was fucking playing.
You put those fucking
I was
headphones
playing
on. You're in the zone.
and it's like you can get lost because it's quiet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was, going to town,
Yeah.
I stopped to get something to drink, and 3 hours had passed like it was nothing.
Shit. Yeah.
And, so I was like, yeah, I got to give this back to you.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I was like, I can't hold on this any longer. I think I might have given it to another friend.
There you go. This is like, it's literally fucking like destroying my life.
But no, that stuff's cool. I have this little, kind of like that thing you have over there, but it's like this little Alesis drum module thing, but you can trigger off it. So I have a trigger on my kick drum. So I hear it in the cans. I can put a different sound on my kick drum or whatnot when I'm playing to stuff. Or if I'm
That's
like
cool.
playing like some 80s music, I can put like a 808 kick drum sound and then get the full effect.
Yeah.
I got this cool like effect where I don't know what it's called, but it's on the setting of like 99, the number to it. And I turn it, crank it up, and it's got this trippy sound where I just put on there and I'll I'll just start playing on the drums. It's like this crazy like echo, and it's like I'll start playing and it just lasts forever. And it's like you can just sit there and just keep playing this weird drony shit on the drums.
Right, just fucking lose yourself in it.
And it's like, wow, the tripped out mix on the mixer.
Do you think? Well, I've actually, but you and Danny both fit in your closet to play, don't you? Like
Yeah,
whenever you guys were
I can fit
practicing?
another person in there to jam. We've done it
I
before.
like it's a closet.
We've done it before with the
That's what you
Suplecs
called it.
just to like run some songs, but it's you can't do it. You know, there's no bass amp in there.
Yeah.
Is he just running? Does
It's
he run everything out of
I have
the
a
mixer?
guitar amp. I don't have a bass amp.
Oh, okay.
So, but when he's played in there, he just plays the guitar amp. You know,
Yeah.
that drum set's a lot different than what I play. That's like a fusion drum set that has a different setup. You know, different sizes and stuff like that. That's a 20-inch bass drum. I usually play with a 24
Yeah.
or 26 with Suplex. So.
Okay. Is that just to fit in the room, or just because it's
No,
kind of
it's just that
monstered
drum
together?
set. It's
Yeah.
a drum set
Okay.
I got back in the day.
Yeah.
It's cool. But
Do you still look in drum magazines and stuff like that for new drums, or have you got everything you think you've ever wanted?
Not
It's all
not
right.
so much for new drums. I like old stuff, but I'm not one of these like vintage. Like I like 80s
Yeah.
vintage. Like I have an 80s Tama kit that I love.
Yeah.
That's like I call it a vintage kit because it is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's from the 80s.
At this time, it's
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
but 80s stuff like is underappreciated as far as like I got that amp right there. I've been using for a decade. It's a 87, that Fender Twin.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite fucking amp. Like it's the sound of my bands. And it was only like $400.
Yeah. Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
pretty good deal.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like the new stuff that's out, it's great, you know, but it's like, I kind of like the stuff and not like the stuff that's like old and decrepit.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like people want to play like, oh man, I got this 69 Ludwig. And it's like,
That sounds like shit.
yeah. And I'd be afraid
Heavy
to
ass.
play on it and fall apart, you know?
Right. Yeah.
I used to work
wanna
on
beat on
drums
this
and like
thing.
the older drums, I'd put like one of these cheap drum sets that come out today.
Yeah.
I'd put that up against one of those old vintage.
Oh, really?
kits. Yeah, because it's not like what you think. you know?
Yeah.
It's just like a piece of wood that they happen to get bent into a circle.
Gotcha. Because you kind
and
of
then
think it's like,
support
oh, they made
Now,
it to last, right?
They can make shells out of anything.
Yeah.
So
My buddy's got a whole steel set. It's
Yeah.
fucking nasty. It's
Oh, wow.
fucking big. Like all the fucking toms are much bigger than shit. And when he hits it, it's so fucking loud.
Yeah.
It's
The
fucking
stainless steel
disgusting.
drums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice. I think he's got it painted out like some kind of like gunmetal pewter fucking looking shit.
wow.
It's fucking nasty.
that is cool.
Danny, whenever he was in here, we were interviewing him. He said that Katrina stopped a lot of progress that Suplex was having.
Yeah. It definitely derailed stuff, you know, displaced people.
Yeah.
You never knew where, you know, I remember the first time we got together and like jam was in my house on the West Bank. I used to live in Tarrytown at the time. My house didn't get damaged, you know. But
Yeah.
they had some stuff that I had to fix. You know, it wasn't that bad. But I remember the first time we got together and jammed, like we were just jamming and we had to stop at a certain time, but like the cop showed up at my house right as we were like stopping. I was
Yeah.
like explaining to him, I was like, dude, we
done.
haven't jammed since before Katrina.
Oh,
It was
right.
like, almost
Yeah.
like, not quite a year afterwards, but almost. you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
that's a bit.
Yeah,
That's
I was
a
like,
bit.
man, we're just finishing up. He's like, all right, no problem. And I was like, all right, have a good one. I patted him on his shoulder. I was like,
Oops.
Or the ground.
Yeah.
my eyes were like this. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
buddy, have a good one.
Yeah,
get the fuck
He was like
outta
a
here.
shorter cop, so I don't know why. I wasn't like being a dick. I was just
Right.
kind of like, all right, buddy, I'm sorry about that. He's
Very
like-
much
And he
like-
was like, all right, just, you know, no worries.
Yeah,
And
just
then he
don't
walked
ever
off.
fucking touch
Just
me.
gave like a pat. You know,
A good boy.
reach out,
Bye-bye.
touch a cop. Yeah.
Yeah. Grab their gun.
Pat him on the shoulder. Yeah. There you go.
Give them a piggyback ride. It'll be fucking fun.
So the new album's done also?
Yeah, it's all turned in.
Nice. You still have to master it, or what's
No,
the-
we had it.
Everything's done
Yeah,
with it,
everything's
yeah.
done. The artwork, I think, is turned in.
Nice.
I think we're just waiting to hear when what the plan is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
What's the
also
thing?
too, we're
The fuck we were
November coming to close to the end of the year. So
Yeah.
who knows how people plan. Their,
You'll have it out, you think, before the European tour?
it's a good question. That would be awesome.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Any info on the artist, or do you guys keep that on like under wraps? Like, who's doing the artwork?
The album cover?
Yeah.
Oh. It's a piece of art that was done originally in the 70s by Danny's father,
Cool.
who's a New Orleans artist, and it's a painting that Danny actually has in his apartment, and it's a picture of like an old New Orleans kind of like cottage,
Nice.
and it's got this crazy like kind of like backdrop, and it's kind of like this dark color, and it kind of adds to the
Hell yeah.
boardroom.
That's fucking cool, though. It's like all in-house then.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, some other cool artwork. And then there's like some photos from up in the studio. So
Yeah.
it's a cool album cover. Danny put it all together. And
I bought
I'm proud
I
of
bought
it. It
one of
looks
those
good.
Hell yeah.
Suplex shirts that Danny was selling a while back.
I love the new merch. It looks so fucking
Oh, yeah.
badass with the
Yeah,
luchador
yeah.
shit.
yeah,
Yes.
I saw you wearing it. It's awesome.
yeah.
It's cool to see someone actually wear it. Like I see it, it's like, so.
Yeah, I saw Steve Whatstyle was wearing it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, what's his name? Steve Williams.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah.
I have like, from back in the day, I remember my wife has like a closet with like all of these old like Suplex shirts. Like every time we did a different design over the years,
Fuck
she always
yeah.
got like a test one.
Yeah.
And then I pulled out one, and my son's starting to wear like heavy metal shirts now. So I'm like, here, and I have like this old school, like maybe like second run of shirts we ever did. I have like an old one with the Samoan brothers on the back.
Nice.
We did a shirt with a
Nice.
Suplex logo and Captain Lou Albano and the Samoa brothers on the back of the
Fuck yeah.
shirt.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty cool. I told him I was like, there's not many of these shirts around.
Right. You're
at
not going to
least
see
in
this
city.
shit. Yeah.
Are you guys bringing merch to? You are bringing merch to Europe whenever you go to Norway and London,
Yes,
Brussels.
yes.
No. We're leaving that at
Probably
home.
t-shirts and hats and some CDs. I don't know if we'll have vinyl then.
I was trying to say, are you going to bring it? You know what I mean? You don't have to make fun of me.
I will. I'll make fucking time. Are you going on a tour and bringing any merch?
Yeah, fuck you.
That
We're not
sounds
bringing
dumb.
I
pants
just
either.
wanted to talk about it. That's all.
You guys are getting impressed into
I'm
vinyl?
going to bring all shoes.
Yeah. But they're mine. You can't
God
have
damn
them.
it. Hey, man, can I borrow your pants? I mean, I have extra shoes. If you want to wear my shoes, I'll wear some of your pants.
I need those back, though.
That's cool. Well, I was only saying that
rolled
because
up, damn it, I only pack shorts. That'll probably, no, I know better than that. I'll pack some pants. I went to England last April, so
playing music as
I
well.
didn't wear shorts there.
Yeah.
I usually wear shorts.
Were you playing music as well or no?
No, it's just visiting family.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, not
Liverpool?
family, like
In
my
Liverpool?
mom, my sister wanted to go. We have a relative that still lives over there.
Perfect.
So we met him for the first time.
We're gonna-
Oh, wow,
In
okay.
person as opposed to email
Just on-
and
yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Nice.
And then my brother that lives in Europe, him and his son's girlfriend, they came and met us in
Nice.
Liverpool and we hung out.
Fuck yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do they have?
I hadn't been there since I was a little kid.
Do
I
they
went-
have Beatles monuments?
Oh yeah.
That's what I was going to ask about Brussels. Do you think they got a fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme thing up there?
Dude, no one cares about Jean-Claude Van Damme
I
as much
fucking
as you
definitely
do.
care. The
I
muscles from
definitely
Brussels.
want some of those sprouts that they talk about.
Those, yeah, I've heard good things. I've never seen one in real life. We'll see how it goes.
Probably have some really good cheese. Is Heineken from there? Where's
No,
Heineken?
Heineken's from Amsterdam. I think.
Oh, it's from
Is it?
Amsterdam.
Okay.
What's from?
I don't know.
Somewhere from
Liverpool?
Brussels? I'm sure they have like a local.
They
brew.
have to have something,
they
right?
all have local.
Yeah.
I'll look it
I
up
went
and
to,
fucking
went
throw
to
it up
Europe
the
when
video.
I was a kid, so
do you still drink?
do I still drink?
Yeah.
I drank over there when I was a kid.
Yeah,
oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say back then, couldn't you drink it like
we were
fucking
on a
early?
train, and the guy at the bar car or whatever was like, "You guys want some drinks?" And he's like, "You want a
Yeah.
shandy?" And we're like, "What's a shandy?" And
Right,
he's like, "Oh, it's like your Sprite or lemonade." We're like, "Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
And we're
It's just
drinking them.
straight
And then my
fucking
mom was like,
booze.
"What are y'all drinking?" And she's like, drinking it. She's reading it. It's like, it was beer and lemonade.
Ah.
And we're like, "Oh shit," But she was cool about it. We went to Munich and went to the Opera House, which is like one of the biggest like indoor beer gardens.
Okay, yeah.
The place where I think you
Get a big
piss under the
stein.
table.
Oh, what?
Like you don't have to get up.
That's,
It's like these long tables that just
Yeah, that's the
run
place
the
for
whole
me.
course.
That's the place for
it's
me.
It's like a stadium beer garden. It's
Yeah.
like huge in Munich.
Yeah,
He
And
was pissed.
we went there and drank the beers that are like
the big
that
Stein
big,
motherfuckers. Yeah, hell yeah.
So and it's like that's what kids do there too. So
Right. Hell yeah.
it was cool.
So what were we going to talk about? Fucking Danny leaving you guys behind on the tour when he was it the fucking bus broke down on you? What band was he touring with?
I Hate God and Suplex were going up north.
Yeah, so we did a tour with them, and the van had problems, but like we couldn't make the next date, so they went on because they're the and he played in them, so he had to go with them. So just me and Darrell stayed behind and got the van fixed, and then met him back up in San Francisco. On that tour we were supposed to play. I think we played San Francisco, and then we were supposed to go to like Portland, Seattle, and then come back to San Francisco. And the van was acting up on the way to the Portland gig.
Yeah.
So we had to stay like in Northern California to get the van fixed, and then just turned around and came back to San Francisco.
Yeah. He was just sitting on the road.
And then
bye,
and then finished the
motherfuckers.
tour. But it was like he was like, oh man, like. He had to go get in the
I
van
gotta
with
go.
them.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I have to go fucking be a rock star.
How much shit was talked on Danny whenever he was gone?
Fucking cocksucker leaving us on the fucking side like that.
This is our goddamn
Not
chance,
really,
goddammit.
Because we went from 3 guys, very comfortable in a van, just fucking
Right.
having great conversation,
Yeah.
listening to cool music, smoking weed, just
Right.
Traveling to California, just being on tour.
That sounds
And they had a
exactly
van
like what
and
I've
a
always
trailer
wanted it to
with like
be.
a bunch of dudes, like 6 or 7 dudes.
Shit, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Stacked up.
yeah. So it was a little bit cooler.
Right.
When we used to tour with this band, Alabama Thunder Pussy, either the bass player or the singer would hop in the van and ride with us just because their van was full of people.
Yeah.
We're going to the same place, so
What's it matter, right?
Yeah.
I can be a little
the bass
comfortable, right?
the bass player the only one in the band that smoked weed, so he always wanted to ride with us. 'Cause
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'd smoke a little, but
Didn't you guys tour with Clutch as well?
we did a couple tours with him.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Clutch fan, but that's like had to
Have
be
you seen
like,
him live?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have. I've seen him live one time. It's not that I dislike. I don't buy their albums or anything like that, but I do see why they're fucking badass.
Yeah.
My friend overloaded me on it.
What's that?
One of my friends was such a fan of them that it like turned me off for some reason. That was the
Make you not want to like him just because they like him
yeah,
so
he's
much.
like,
Right.
God damn it.
Yeah.
That's all he goddamn talks about.
I kind of have that with the band that you're playing with Amigo the Devil for the.
Is it a
UNO
band or is
show.
it just one person?
I don't know. I feel it's definitely the guy, but I
Okay.
thought it was a full
It's a
band.
guy and
Maybe
he has
it's
a band
just
that backs him,
Yeah,
or-
maybe
okay.
it's just that, but like it's very bluegrassy, but like all the lyrics are really fucked up. Oh my god, this dude loves it, man. He loves it so much. And it's like the first couple, I was like, yeah, and then it's like every time I see him, it's like, did you hear this one? I was like,
Yeah.
no, I didn't listen to their entire fucking CD catalog, man. Like, sorry.
Remember that band, Crash Test Dummies?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember that was probably a hard sell. Like, no, man, just wait, just wait for it. Like,
it's gonna, yeah,
like-
it's this for like
Yeah.
a minute.
I'm gonna go get a beer. You want something? Like,
No, you're
wait,
ruining it. It's
just
gonna
wait.
get better.
Just this one,
I can't imagine playing in one of those kind of bands now. Now that I've been in like a punk band or like a faster band, it's like just thinking of playing like clean electric, like easy pop songs or whatever sounds boring.
guess
Maybe
on
I'm
that-
wrong.
On that side, do you guys have anything slower on this new album, or is it all fucking heavy, hard
we
to
don't
go?
really play fast songs.
Right.
No, you have
We're more like we have some up tempo numbers, but they're not fast.
right.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So we
There's
don't
nothing ballady though.
like even if we play like a song that's kind of more on the punk side or hardcore side, it's not fast.
Right. Yeah.
It's still kind of as
It's
far
pushing.
As,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Well, just more like I guess just something hard, a hard rock song, distortion most of the time, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. It feels like I couldn't just be playing like a jingle jangly song anymore. To me, you know what I mean? It just doesn't sound as fun. That's all I'm saying. Not really slow.
yeah, sometimes like you want to play something fast, and you go to play it fast. It's like, wait, why does it sound like shit? And it's like, and then you just come at it like at a different like either a mindset of how you're playing it, or just like slightly like behind that time that you think you should be playing it at,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh wait, that now it sounds
Ours is always the opposite. We started off slow. I was like, this sounds like ass. What's going on? Just pick it up, man. It'll be a lot better if you just go a little faster.
We always sound. At least we sound the same.
Now is it start to finish fast?
Now that
songs,
sounds like
or
we
does it
do
have
all the time.
breakdowns, because that's
We have breakdowns, but
yes.
they are.
Yeah.
breakdowns.
Yeah,
we
so-
just kind of started doing that shit
I
lately.
remember when I was a kid, my brother giving me like the the 4 beats to thrash, and it's like this is what every thrash song has.
Yeah.
But you just switch up which order you put it in.
Yeah.
You got your slow beat, you got your mid-tempo beat, you got your skank beat, and then if you could do double bass, or a tom tribal beat, whatever. He's like, but as long as you mix those 4 beats into the song,
you got it.
Formula for thrash.
There you go.
I can't wait for the album to come out. We spent a lot of time talking to Danny last time, and I've seen him in a bunch of different places, and seeing you guys go out and do bigger gigs now, or what to me seems like bigger gigs. I mean, this Acid Bath show is going to be amazing.
It's going to be,
you know what I mean?
It's going to be huge. It's an arena. That's what I was like.
If you
I was
played a
telling
big
the
show like
guys,
that?
it's like we have to play a certain way because who knows what the sound's going to be like. We're
Right.
not like a band that plays with like in-ear monitors, stuff like that. We're kind of like a club band, large club band,
Like a
we
monitor.
played some big venues with like with Clutch
Yeah.
and like Gwar and stuff like that, and then but
Played
like
with Gore. Just threw that in there.
well, that's the only other time we played like place that had like it was like a big venue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like
How did that feel? Playing before Gore fans, like guys ready to get blood spit on him and everything like that.
It's I guess it's supposed to be good for I just dropped it, so it's like, oh cool, now you're asking me about it.
Yeah.
But like you got to do it just to say that you did it, but like the people there do not want to see you.
Right, yeah.
We
They're
would be
there
like
for fucking
playing
gore.
and then we're like, all right, that's our last song. Good, get off, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then like
Put on a face. Put
and
on
then
a
like
mask.
the stage manager for Gore would be like, man, they're not ready. Play 10 more minutes.
No.
All right.
You guys are gonna
We're
love
gonna
this.
play a jammy
Hey,
number,
buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the new songs.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, but no, it was super cool to
Yeah.
to do that. It's only a couple of shows, like maybe like 4 or 5 shows.
That would be the highlight of my music career, probably, if I would have done probably in front of Clutch crowds or.
Oh yeah, we
in
played
front-
this one place. We played a bunch of places in Ohio on this one tour, where it was like they were all like 2,000 seat places
Shit, yeah.
plus, and they were like they did like special things back then where like they did like a $5 theater thing where like they sold it out because tickets were $5,
Yeah.
and it was like it was 2-tier. It was
Yeah.
like but a 2-tier theater that held
Stacked up.
2,500.
Yeah.
And it was like really cool to play something like that,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything bigger than that.
That was pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
The Acid Bath
25.
show will be probably the biggest venue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you played
we
anything
played
like that?
Twiropa back in the day. Remember Twiropa?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The big room in the
Again.
back? That
Yep.
was like a 5,000 capacity place.
Was it? Yeah.
It was a
I was
big-
always fucked up when I went there.
We played there on a tour with Corrosion, Conformity, Crowbar, Alabama Thunder Pussy, and us.
Nice.
And it was like, I think it was like summer, and it was just like ungodly hot.
Brutal.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're getting close to the end of the interview. Is there something that you want to plug that you're doing other than the band, or anything else you're doing?
No, I'm not doing any projects per se. I might, always jam with people, friends of mine and stuff like that, you
Yeah.
know. But no, I've had people ask me to play on their music, so that's something if anybody's interested.
There you go.
But I'm not
Yeah.
like, hey, catch me at this hashtag, whatever. Like if you
yeah.
if you know me, there's
Yeah.
lots of people in the community that know me,
Yeah.
But no, I just want to promote the new record, and of course once we have the release date,
Yeah.
I'd love to hit you up with that. And,
Fuck yeah.
promote it. Like
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, dude, congratulations on the new gig next week or this weekend coming up. Whenever
Yeah.
this
when this
posts.
comes out, it'll be Saturday.
Yeah, you're gonna get to play in front of that crazy Acid Bath crowd. They're ready for all you guys because it seems like a stacked bill.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
I keep reading people saying like it seems like a festival.
Yeah,
Right. It does.
Practically
so
is,
fucking
yeah.
many and like big.
I always joke with people. It's like, oh, it's my second time playing UNO. Like I played like a Delgado graduation at one time. I played like in the
Played,
pet band,
what is
like
that,
used to play at
fucking
basketball games
Green
and
Yes.
Sleeves or some
banquets
shit
and stuff like that. And we're like, oh, y'all playing at UNO Lakefront Arena. But I
I
was
was
like,
like, you damn right I am.
but it was just like on the little side
Yeah,
stage
uh-huh.
playing like fucking when the Saints come marching in,
Oh yeah, they definitely did that shit for my graduation.
I've had a nickel for every time I played when the Saints come marching in.
Andy, I'm really fucking proud of you guys. Just knowing you guys are hometown dudes.
Thanks, man.
And fucking even just getting the gigs that you are getting is inspiring.
We're trying to
too.
work it back in. Like we kind of want to start doing this more and more.
Yeah.
It's kind of like getting to the point where, like, our lives are just kind of like, what else? You know, if people want to see us, we're gonna go play.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the thing I want to say. It's like, you know, the guy wanted us to play this private event in Norway, and he's got us going out there to play.
Fuck yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, that's great. You know,
We're-
new
you know,
fucking CD dropping.
y'all want a new
European
record?
tour.
All right, we did a new record, and then, all right, if you want to hear us play it live, hook it up.
We'll do that shit. Hell yeah.
All right, Andy. Well, it's been great having you on here, man. Congratulations.
yes.
You guys deserve everything. And we will see.
Fucking my one down.
Dude.
Ugh.